Friends, I'm Prairie Vintage. My name's Linda. I'm an energy intuitive reader here on YouTube. I use spirit, my intuition, and the tarot to communicate energies to you guys, beautiful viewers. Today's reading, we're going to take a look at someone that has something to say to you. We'll look at who this person is and what it is that they want you to know. So what does this person want you to know? This could be somebody you are expecting to hear from, or this could be somebody that you are not expecting to hear from. I don't know, but I will tap into who this person is. This could be someone who's crossed over, somebody who's no longer in your life, or maybe somebody who is around you daily. Maybe it's something they have not been able to tell you, but it's something they want you to know. And if you tap into your own energy, this could be a message from your higher self. Okay, so that is quite common here. And if that's the case, you can feel free to check out another pile, or maybe that is the message for you today. We have 3 options to choose from. We have the Steampunk Tarot for option number 1, or the Victorian Steampunk Tarot. And for option number 2, we have Pot Tarot. And for option number 3, we have the Tarot of Oppositions. All right, so we'll check in with that energy of the person. And if you're not resonating with the first bit, you don't know who that person is, then most likely the pile is not for you. So no need to second guess whatever pile. If it's the wrong pile, go check out another one. It will be in the description box and in the pinned comment. It'll take you directly to the timestamp. All right, and I will see you there. Hello, my beautiful option 1. You picked the Victorian Steampunk Tarot. So let's take a look at your person. Give me 1 second. All right, to have pre-shuffled the oracle cards, I've not looked at them. We're going to take a look at who this person is, and then we'll take a look at what they want you to know. So this could be somebody who's crossed over, somebody who's no longer in your life, someone you haven't seen in a while, or certainly somebody who is around you but has not been able to communicate this to you for whatever reason. This is something they want you to know. And if it sounds like your energy, then this is coming from your higher self, and you can feel free to listen to that message or go check out another pile and see if it resonates. So we have the Star Climber, and we have the Trickster. We have Earth's Heart. We have Summer. We have Mic Time, number 17, 52, and 18. The Truth with number 50. The Truth. You cannot be truthful with another person unless you are first truthful and honest with yourself. The truth is not afraid of questions. We have Thief. Light attribute sheds light on the potential wealth within you that can never be stolen. Shadow attribute stealing money, creative ideas, affection, or other powers you think you lack. We have the Muse, generosity, and naivety. I cannot say that. Naivety. You read it. My tongue does not roll that way. And we have the Fault Line. And that number is 49. All right. So let me tap into this energy and tell you who this person is, and then we'll get into what they want you to know. This person could very certainly well be your energy, okay? But I feel like this person here is somebody who is quite positive, very positive. But I feel like this energy does a lot of covering up, okay? A lot of covering up. They try very hard to be uplifting and they try very hard to make everyone's experience around them joyful. They have a big heart. They are fun to be around. They are funny. They are caring. They're loving. They're giving. They're generous. But this person's hurting. This person's hurting because I feel like they're struggling to face something inside themselves. So this person might use a lot of humor to cover up their pain. This person might seem someone who has it all together. This person could be someone who is highly spiritual, intelligent, very much this innocent type energy, very youthful, very playful, very positive. I'm picking up very positive. This person might like to talk a lot. And I think this person does communicate a lot. They like to share a lot. But I do feel like whatever they're talking about or sharing with you is not the core truth of what is going on around them. I think this person is struggling inside, but they might feel like they do not want to burden anyone with their troubles, with their concerns, with whatever they're going through. I feel this person is deep down someone who is very serious, sensitive, who's suffered quite a bit in connection or just throughout life. So I think this person enjoys to fill their time up with things that are fun and positive, and I feel like this person takes a really long time to open up. And I have a feeling you probably don't fully know deep down a lot about who this person is, although I feel like this person's shared a lot with you, unless of course this is your own energy that I'm tapped into. I feel like this person's been through quite a bit of healing. You probably see this person as an elevated person because of their ability to see past injustices or just not stoop down to other people's levels of immaturity, or just doesn't even have to be immaturity. It's just this person does not sort of get into lower vibrational things. This person might be engaged with music. They might know how to play an instrument, or at least in the arts. But this would be the way this person expresses themselves, through creative play. I think you might have experienced an outburst from this person at one point or another, or seen glimpses of this person where they might have let themselves slip in a way. Because I feel like this person sometimes has a hard time keeping it all together, although for the most part, most people would not know what this person's kind of going through here, because they seem well put together. This person gives other people sort of hope for the future for themselves. This person really likes to have a good time. They might like to socialize, or when they do socialize, they're very much the life of the party, although I don't know that this person cares to socialize so much, because it would require them to open up. I feel like at one point this person might have been very open. And I feel like they've experienced some sort of pain. And so I feel this person maybe tried again and experienced pain. So I feel like this person is the type of person now that opens up only in areas where they know they cannot be used against them. This person could be a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, or have strong earth placements, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. If this is coming from your higher self, there's something here you're needing to address, which we'll see with the cards what this person wants you to know, because you might be avoiding something here, covering something up. Although I think, yeah, if this is your energy, you're working on ascension, you're working on healing, doing shadow work, releasing pains. And there is a message here for you, for those of you guys resonating with that. Somebody's trying to find their inspiration. And if this is not your energy, then, and this is someone you know, then this person, you could certainly see this person as an inspiration for you. Okay, let's take a look. I think this is going to be quite an important message, because I do feel like this person has been keeping something in. So let's see, what does this person, for pile number one, want pile number one to know? What does this person want pile one to know, Spirit? Thank you so much for this message, for the greatest and highest good of pile one. And thank you so much, pile one, for allowing me to tap into your energy and the energy around you. I'm truly blessed. We have lots of oracle cards coming out. I do feel like these are all most likely relevant, so I will pull them. Spirit, clearing concise message for pile number one. What does pile number one's person want pile one to know? What do they want them to know? Okay. Let's pull these, and then we will pull the tarot. So we have mirror, mirroring each other, self-image, relationships reflect our wounds, and introspection. So it's really standing out here is, for those of you guys who are resonating with this being your own energy, this self-image, there's something you're needing to really look within yourself here that is trying to tell you something that I don't think you've been able to do. But for the most part, this energy, I think, has been one that's been wounded. So with the reflect our wounds and introspection, this person is really been hurt by something here, and I don't know that they have opened up to share what this is truly with you. So we have magnetic field. We have synchronous rotation. Synchronous rotation. We have infinity. We have E equals MC squared with relativity. And we have stratosphere. Okay. These oracles, we have Rana Rudu with loyalty, and beautiful sunflowers, and a dog. And we have no one understands me but you. And they have hurt me. Yes, was picking that up. I do want to move these so that we can fit your tarot here nicely. Okay, how about we do this? Okay. So let's pull your tarot. What does this person want to communicate to you? What do they want you to know? Seven of Pentacles. We have the Page of Pentacles. It's that innocence coming out again. The Six of Swords. We have the Three of Swords. We have the Hermit, Virgo energy. Introspection, again, coming out with the Hermit. And we have the Seven of Swords. Yes, there's that hidden energy I was picking up. Okay, so for one, I don't think that you know this person as someone who hides things. Okay, so that might be a surprise to you, and maybe this is why you're hearing it, or maybe you suspected it if you're intuitive. Okay, I'm gonna read this like this is the person you know, and then we'll read it as though it is your higher self, because I do feel like for some of you guys this could be your higher self needing to come to terms with something here. But for those of you guys that know this person or have known this person or resonates as someone you have known, I think why you're hearing this message is because this person might have told you a lot of things, but I think what they have not told you here is something that they're experiencing or going through here that's causing them a lot of pain. So I feel like this person has not told you the extent of their suffering and the extent of what they've endured here. And I feel like it is because this person is still coming to terms with understanding that within themselves, that this person isn't quite doesn't feel quite ready to put into words or explain what this is about. Although I feel like this person does not want to be in this energy. I feel like this person wants to forget about it and kind of move on. But I think this person is being forced to look at this, or at least their circumstances and their environment is putting them in an energy that's requiring them to look at this situation of pain within themselves. This person feels connected to you more than I feel that they've been connected to anyone. And they feel like you would be somebody that would be able to understand them. This person feels like they feel very much pulled to your energy, and at the same time they feel like things are extremely complicated because they're unable to let you know the extent of what's going on inside them. I think this person also feels like you might have experienced similar sort of circumstances here, which is why you probably understand them. This person feels really connected to you, pulled to you, and almost like there's an unbreakable bond here between you and them. There's a weird energy here that I'm feeling, and I'm trying to put it into words. I'm not quite sure how to put this into words. So I feel like this person is avoiding some conversation with you, because I feel like this person feels like they have to understand it fully within themselves, completely fully, before they're able to communicate and say, I have healed or moved on, moved past this. Although I don't necessarily think this person is going to be fully capable of resolving something here fully and completely, because I feel like this person is sort of putting their energy towards other things, not necessarily resolving or looking at what they're being called to look at here. So they really want you to know the reason why they have been the way that they have been is because they're holding back this sort of pain as a secret. But I don't know, like I feel like I'm missing something here. It's almost like the shoe can't drop here, or the connection between you and them is kind of has this space between you guys until this person is able to resolve something within their pain. So I'm going to get some more tarot because I'm not quite sure what this means. Spirits, can we get some more information in regards to pile 1's person? What do they want pile 1 to know about this? Why are we seeing this, please? Thank you. Okay, so we have the 4 of Pentacles. We have the 3 of Wands. I'm going to pull 6 cards here as clarifiers. We have the Queen of Wands. So Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. We have the 10 of Pentacles. Oops, let me go grab that card that went flying. We have the Knight of Pentacles. Lots of Pentacles coming out in this reading. And we have Judgment. Okay. I feel like this person really got rocked in some way. And they could have suffered some sort of knock to their stability. And I feel like this person wants to move forward, and I feel like this person is feeling really stuck. So they want you to know that they're stuck, and they're stuck because of something they're needing to resolve, and it could be something that has been in their life for quite some time, or like they consider home or their family, some sort of stability, some sort of established thing in their life that is also causing them a lot of pain. And I think their environment is probably still there. Yes, this is why we're seeing this. So this person can't start anew until they resolve something around them that needs to be kind of dealt with, and they have to move forward from, and they know they got to move forward from. They want to start anew, but there's something about this sort of arrangement, situation, established thing, family situation, whatever this is, that this person has not been able to detach from, and it causes pain. And I feel like this person feels stuck here, and I feel like this person has experienced like I said, pain, and then they kind of maybe tried again in some way and experienced pain again, and then it tried again. I feel like this person was stuck in some sort of nightmare loop, and I feel like this person feels it is very complicated for them just to move forward. But I feel like what this person wants you to know is that they do want to move forward. They do want to start anew. They do want something better for the future for themselves. But this person is sitting in an energy here of having to come to terms with what it would all mean to them to free themselves from a situation that has them feeling stuck or held back. And this person might also have some sort of attachment to the security or some sort of safety that this provides to them on a practical level, but I feel like on an emotional level, on a mental level, on the other end, this person feels like it is restricting, it's limiting them from expanding, it's limiting them from what they feel they need to do. Now, I don't know if this person and you, or what their connection is to you. I don't feel like it's coming through here, but it could certainly be anybody. It could be a good friend, could be your romantic partner, could be a coworker, a sibling, whoever this person is here. Could even be your spouse. If that's the case, I feel like your person is holding how unhappy they are inside, emotionally and mentally. And they're wanting to start anew. I don't feel like you're this person's spouse, though. I don't, because I feel like what this person wants you to know is, I feel like this person wants to start anew with you in some way. That's for those of you guys resonating with this person, maybe being somebody who you know that this person is bonded to you in a way from separate from whatever it is that they've been experiencing here. If this is your higher self, the message is coming through with the Judgment and the Hermit that I think you most likely already know that there is a part of your world here that you depend on, but it could just be your comfort zone. It is difficult for you to part with because it is providing with some sense of stability here. But you're unhappy and you're not in the best position here to experience expansion in your world. True expansion, meaning relationships that are fulfilling and growth, because I feel like things have become quite stagnant here. And although you might have been in this situation for quite some time, so it is difficult for you to break away, you're being asked to move away, to allow yourself to explore, to go towards what is fulfilling, to welcome any sort of change that's happening here, and to allow whatever's coming towards you to come towards you. Yeah, because I feel like your higher self is telling you what you need to know is that you're okay to let go. You're okay to move forward. You're okay to be honest with the pain you've experienced in this situation that is no longer serving you. That you're okay to move forward on your own, and that you're more independent and stronger than you believe. And that to start anew might make you feel like you're vulnerable in some way or have lots to learn, but that you are equipped to do this, that you have enough information to be successful, even if you have to start anew. That the potential here is greater than the potential you have staying in whatever situation you're in. And you might feel like you've already invested a lot of your time here, so you don't want to just give up, but you're not giving up. In fact, you're giving up staying where you are because there is no room for expansion and growth. And you might not want to have to face a challenge of taking this sort of step away, but I feel like the energy here is calling you and pulling you towards this. So you might feel like inside that's what you want to do, but you're doing the opposite. And so maybe this is causing you strife and you feel kind of not honest, or you feel like, we did see the Thief card, right? Somewhere. Where did we see that? Oh, it was in your, here, and I say you because if this is your higher self, well, we see trickster and then we also see thief. And what I feel is that you're self-sabotaging yourself in a way to try to convince yourself with some sort of elaborate thing here that the best thing you can do for yourself is to stay in a situation where you're experiencing heartbreak and sadness over and over again and having to heal from it, and staying there, making an active choice and not allowing yourself to release, to move forward, to face whatever else you have to face here, maybe thinking that it'd be more challenging. But the truth is, it would free you from something that is restricting and limited. All right, so this is what this person wants you to know. If this isn't your higher self and this is the person that you're resonating with, I feel like this person feels really stuck, and maybe they feel like they haven't told you how stuck they really feel. And maybe there's some sort of involvement you could have in this person's world of helping them sort of move forward. But maybe they're not telling you this because maybe they don't want to make you feel responsible for how this person navigates forward. I feel like this person is taking on a lot of the responsibility of this, kind of as, this is my sort of situation that I've brought upon myself in some way, so I have to find a way to figure out what's best here, even if this means on my own or more suffering for me until I figure it out. So that's kind of what I'm picking up here from this person. Okay, so they are being called to really look at truths within themselves and be very honest with the pain that they've endured here. And maybe they feel like they need to endure this pain for whatever reason, because I feel like they're actively hanging on or actively still engaged in a situation here that's been the source of some pain. All right, pile number 1. Sorry, took a bit to get there. This one was an interesting energy. If this resonated, let me know, and I will see you soon. Bye-bye. Hello, my beautiful pile 2. You picked the Pot Tarot. This will be your reading. Now, we're taking a look at a person here who I'm going to describe shortly. This could be somebody who's in your life right now currently. Maybe they're no longer in your life. Maybe it's someone who has crossed over. Whoever this person is, they want you to know something. So what is it they want you to know? We'll get into that. You could be expecting to hear from this person, or maybe this is a surprise. I don't know. But if you're not resonating with who this person is, then most likely this is not your pile. Now, this could sound like you. If this is you, then this is a message from your higher self wanting you to know something. Okay, so just take whatever resonates here. If this is more you, then maybe someone else has a message for you in one of the other piles. I don't know, but just use your own intuition. So let's take a look. So we have Mobius with the Ouroboros. Interesting. Mobius. We have Alchemist. More serpent energy here. We have Electric 34, or the number 7. We have 48, the Game Changer, or the number 12. It says, how confident you feel about magic and change, especially your ability to magically change yourself and your situation is crucial. That's what this Mobius card is all about. Interesting. Same with the Alchemist. All right, we have Femme Fatale with light attributes, highlights the erotic energies of feminine, opens your heart when your dependency is rejected. Shadow attributes, inappropriate use of sensuality, attachment to money or power. We have the tailor, attention to detail and pride. We have the crone, 13. 13 is also the death card in the tarot, and that's what this Mobius kind of is about, this transformation. We have separation, interesting, 70, or the number 7, coming out again because we had 7 here. And 7 is the chariot, which is all about success and movement forward. It's also about balance. We have the 2 colors of the heart here. And we have the golden rose, 58. Okay, so unpull these here. I don't need all this space. Let's see who this person is, and then we'll look at what they want you to know. Okay. Remember, this could be your energy. So, wow, this is some powerful energy. Who is this person? This person is pretty powerful. I feel like this person is going through a transformation, and maybe they've been transforming since you've met this person. You see a huge change in this person, and this person someone who is very wise, who is very experienced, who has gone through a lot. You might have seen this person go through a separation, or you could feel as though you've been separated from this person at some point in time. I feel like this person feels almost far from you. Sorry, I want to look at the back of this one. Far from you. Yeah, I feel like this person feels distant from you in some way. And you might feel as though this person is kind of interesting. Look, we have the golden balls here, and we have one in the center of this golden rose. It's like getting to what matters here with this person in some way has been very topsy-turvy. Maybe there's been a lot of having to navigate to get to some sort of purpose, to get to some sort of truth, to get to some sort of understanding. Maybe this person completely made you see things completely different, or completely rocked your world in some way. This person could have come into your life and suddenly your life just feels completely changed in some way, or like you're transforming here in some way. With this femme fatale and this electric, maybe you feel like you've been really called or pulled to this person. Could be divine feminine energy here with the crone as well, like someone who is very confident, well established in themselves, somebody who you see as someone who is very powerful, or who has something very special about them. There's a sadness here, and I can't put my finger on this energy, but I feel like either you feel like you cannot pull something off here, or have not been able to, hence maybe now why you guys are separated, or you guys are still separated in some way, not coming together because of other challenges. And maybe somebody's losing hope in some way. You could very well put this person on a pedestal. And I feel like whatever this situation called for in having to know this person, or whatever sort of energy you guys are sitting in, it's like a heavy energy here of having to push both of you guys, if not one of you guys, out of your comfort zone. But yeah, it's like let me sit on this energy before I word it for you guys. Sorry, it's not coming out as smooth. I don't know. I feel like if this is your energy, it's divine feminine energy, and I feel like you're amidst some major sort of transformation here based on your experience, but it feels almost surreal, and it feels like you can't get to what you're supposed to be getting to, or something here that makes things worthwhile. And maybe you feel very detached from your environment, detached from other people. Maybe there's a connection here that you were connected to at some point, and now you feel very separated from this person or the situation, and you're just maybe detaching yourself from anything that maybe made you feel stuck. Or I feel like you're losing hope in getting to some higher truth. You do feel like you're most likely being reborn, and maybe an old part of you has died away, and you've had to do a lot of healing, and now you're maybe looking at what love means to you. What does sharing true, authentic love with another mean to you? And is that something you're willing and capable of doing or want to do? You're kind of looking at it. And maybe you're about to take a leap. I feel like there's about to be some sort of movement. About to be freed, about to take a leap, about to jump, about to do something, about to, yeah, that's kind of the energy, about to take off somehow. Wow, okay, well, if this is the person that you know or sounds familiar and it's not yourself, then maybe this person's about to do something here, about to take a leap, a chance, something they're about to do that changes the situation. And maybe you've lost some sort of hope here in this situation for some time, or maybe just things have been stagnant, or you haven't seen really anything. But I do feel like this person is about to make some major change. Now, I don't know if this is a change for the better for you or what, but we'll see with what they want you to know. It's like this person is trying to find answers before they move, or they know something, and so now it's time to act. All right, so interesting. Sorry, that one was kind of very, very interesting. Let's pull the tarot and see. I'm going to move this over here and see, what does this person want you to know? All right, so thank you so much for that, Spirit. For pile number 2, what does this person want pile number 2 to know? What do they want them to know? Now, like I said, if that sounds more like your energy, then your higher self might want you to know something here. Thank you so much, Spirit, for the greatest and highest good of pile number 2. And pile number 2, thank you so much for allowing me to tap into your energy and the energy around you at this time. I'm truly blessed. Thank you, thank you. We'll pull the one that revealed itself. Let me pull two more. Oops. Let's pull these two. Okay. So we have Yiwa with guidance. Wow, more skulls. Okay. I don't think I've ever seen this card. Yiwa. Kind of looks like the Hierophant or the High Priestess in some way. Okay. We have passion. This doesn't make a word. Incense. I think that's supposed to be instant. Instant chemistry. Like each other equally and having fun. Incense. I don't know. Typo. Okay, maybe there was some sort of something that wasn't quite right. Big bang. Yeah, big move, big bang, explosion, collapse. Oh my goodness. Okay. Big bang and collapse. You guys, this is crazy. Okay. Will this pain ever stop? Please do what is best for your heart. I can't make you happy. And I have to let you go to find myself. Wow, okay. Let's pull the tarot. Spirit, clear and concise message for pile number 2. What is it that pile number 2's person wants pile number 2 to know? We have the Sun, and I'm reading them all in the upright. We have the Wheel of Fortune. We have the 8 of Bongs, which is the 8 of Swords. Yes. No, I'm sorry. 8 of Bongs is the 8 of Cups. Okay. Sorry, this is a new deck for me. 8 of Bongs is the 8 of Cups. Okay. Interesting. We have the 8 of Cups and I have to let you go to find myself. That's kind of what this 8 of Cups is all about. We have the 5 of Bongs, which is the 5 of Cups. We have the World. And we have the 9 of Joints, which is the 9 of Wands. Okay. So, pile 2, this could very well be your energy here, okay? And this could be what your higher self wants you to know. Maybe I'll start with that because I'm feeling that strongly. I feel like your higher self wants you to know that you're needing to do something. And I feel like you've been procrastinating doing something here. And maybe you've been waiting for guidance. But I feel like you're intuitively, you know, and you're equipped to do so. And I feel like your higher self is really calling you from a greater place of having to transform yourself for the greatest version of where you can be for a greater truth. Because I feel like you've either been watered down in some way or held back in some way or really just not treated proper. Okay. So Spirit wants you to know that your higher self is telling you that this is coming to an end, that there is great joy coming for you, that there is a need for you to remove yourself from a situation that is making you feel stuck, maybe making you feel like you can't explore and move forward and let yourself shine. So this is very powerful here with the Sun, the Wheel of Fortune, and the World. It's like the minute you let go, or the minute you accept whatever it is that you're needing to surrender to or release, you find exactly what it is that brings you happiness. You see the light, you see it clearly. You're able to put an end to sadness, an end to situations where maybe people are making you feel low about yourself. Maybe you've taken a confidence blow here, so you feel like no matter what you do, you can't find happiness for you or for others around you. So you're being asked to pull yourself out of whatever situation and give yourself the same respect and concern and attention maybe you were giving to others in a situation where you've been not addressed. So there's a need for you to take care of yourself first, and then things will start to turn for the positive for you. And that's the only way to kind of put an end to the pain and the suffering here. And it's kind of like you will then have learned your lesson. You will have then concluded whatever karmas and whatever situation you were needing to experience. You're then sort of qualified to enter into your next chapter of whatever you're supposed to experience. And you're kind of walking into the sunlight. You're walking into certainty. Like things are a lot brighter up ahead. So if this is not your higher self, then I feel like this person is trying to find a way to release themselves from a situation here. And it could certainly be with you if you're in a connection with this person. Release themselves to find a way to find happiness for them, because I feel like this person feels like no matter what they do, they're experiencing loss, sadness. Like maybe you're not appreciative of this person, or maybe this person feels like they can't give you what you need. And so I feel like this person feels like what they want you to know is that if they step forward and walk away, they're doing so in order to find happiness for themselves. They're doing so in order to allow them to move forward in life to something that is more certain for them. I feel like this person could feel as though something happened in this situation with you, and maybe they can't go back to how they were or how things were. And they might be hanging around here knowing that it's time to move forward, and maybe you've moved forward. But this person is really focused on their own transformation. And I feel like this person has not been honest with themselves so fully because they have been trying to stick around here, maybe in some sort of denial, hoping things would change or get better in some way. But the truth that they're having to embrace is that in order for them to see clearly, in order for them to find happiness, they're going to have to really do things differently rather than hanging around what has already kind of showed them sadness, what already showed them as something that isn't working out. So I feel this person is suffering in some way here, okay, with the 5 of Cups. And will this pain ever stop? It's like they're navigating in an area here well, there's nothing left to kind of be salvaged. So the real thing they're having to do is release a situation here and allow the tower to fall here with the collapse. So I feel like this person might really, really be pulled to you with this passion. Okay, so I do feel like if this is your person in some way, someone who you know is somebody who you could have been in a connection with, a romantic connection with, maybe you felt instant chemistry, but you're no longer with them, or something happened and you've had to move away, or for whatever reason this person is not completely happy the way things are, and they're wanting to change things for the better for themselves. which would mean them having to release this connection or an idea that they had of this connection. Something that they were telling themselves, I think, was either an untruth or they weren't very clear. I feel like there's something they needed certainty on that never came. And so I do feel like suddenly this person is having a big realization that they're needing more certainty, they're needing more clarity, they're needing more happiness. They can't hang around in a place that is not bringing them this. So why they want you to know this is because I feel like this person might feel like guilty, or they might feel bad if they have to leave you in some way. So maybe energetically, if this person is still around you, they're wanting you to know that there's nothing here that they can do to make a change in the situation that will make things move for the better. The only thing they feel they can do is let you go and find themselves happiness, which might result in something collapsing here. And so this person might feel bad about this, especially if you guys are still kind of energetically together in some way. Although I do feel as though you guys aren't sort of together, because this person is really kind of sad here about something. Okay, so I'm going to pull a few more cards here just to see if we can get some more. So Spirit, thank you so much for this, for pile 2. What is pile 2's person want pile 2 to know? Can we get some clarifiers here? What more is there that pile 2 needs to know? Anything I've missed? Anything else that needs to become clear for pile 2? Why are we seeing this message? All right, we have the King of Pipes, which is the King of Swords. Okay. We have the Four of Joints. That's the Four of Wands. We have the Star, Aquarius energy. And also with the King of Pipes, we have Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. And Leo with the Sun. We have the Ace of Swords. There's that truth. They got to be honest with themselves here with the Ace of Pipes. We have the 10 of Wands. And we have the Ace of Wands. So 2 aces and the Star. Okay, so okay, I'm going to start. If this is your higher self, what you're connecting with, then I feel like what your higher self is really telling you that what you really want is some sort of coming together here, okay? So there's a need for you to be more in a logical type mindset here when it comes to what you want. Okay, this doesn't mean blocking off your heart, but this is more of the logical side of you that looks at a situation for what it is, outside of a denial state, and sees it clearly for what it is. Because I feel like with this Yua guidance, the sword of truth is kind of pointing down. It's like you weren't seeing something clearly, or you were willingly not wanting to see something or be honest. I feel like the Sun is now highlighting your need to get very clear, your need to become very logical about what is going to bring you happiness here, because I feel like you're overburdened here. There's like a heaviness if you remain, because I feel you want something, what you really desire, what your hope is here for yourself for the future. So I feel like what you're needing to do is allow yourself to have a new beginning, get inspired. Both of these cards are inspiration to move forward, to chase up something that is exciting, because I feel like you're weighed down, you're heavy, you're not happy, you know, although you feel like, I don't know, maybe you are here in a situation that's togetherness, because this, the Four of Wands is talking about, you know, coming together, unity, stability, family. But I feel like something about this situation in particular is not clear, is kind of messed up, and it causes you all sorts of burden. It's having to sort through. It's, you don't know up from down or down from up. So in order to cut through this, there's a need for you to chase up your passion and your desire here, which unfortunately, or fortunately, I guess, would be you moving forward and closing out whatever sort of chapter you have, situation, connection, relationship, whatever is going on. There's a need to move forward and away from pains and away from confusion and away from things that are unclear or are uncertain. Now, if this is, again, this person coming through that you know and it's not yourself, then I feel like what this person wants you to know here is that they've been contemplating what is best in the long term here, and what this person feels is best for the long term here is for them to move forward, that this person has contemplated and is coming to terms with some sort of truth here, that no matter how much they try to come together, they're left with a lot of uncertainty, that they're left with having to sort through things that aren't making a whole lot of sense and are time consuming, burdensome, and very heavy for this person to carry. So I feel like your person wants you to know that they're inspired to do something they're passionately called towards. This person might feel as though you I don't know, you're coming through here. Like, this is the 1111 card, which is my twin flame card. So it could very well be a connection of twin flames here. If that's the case and you're resonating, take that as confirmation. But I feel like this person might feel like you've been kind of maybe concerned with self in some way. Maybe cold in some way. And I feel like maybe this person has tried in many different ways to come together with you, but it hasn't really resulted in you wanting to move forward, or a hope for the future, or an inspiration for what's to come for the future. I feel like this person doesn't see this in the situation, and so I feel like this person is coming to terms with something like this. Yeah, I'm just gonna get a clarifier here. Get a few. Why is this King of Pipes here? What's the King of Swords doing here? We have the Knight of Pentacles. Knight of Pentacles is a very slow-moving knight. I feel like this person doesn't feel like maybe you nurtured this situation or this connection in some way. Let me get a clarifier here for the Star. The Ten of Cups. This person had a hope for a future, I feel here, and the hope for the future was an ideal coming together. The Ten of Cups with the Four of Wands, it's like marriage, it's like long-term happiness, emotional fulfillment. But I feel like this person might feel like you didn't nurture this, or just it took very, very long. Maybe you've been very cold, unable to move forward here. Why is this Ace of Joints here? What is this Ace of Joints? The Empress. Yeah, this person is coming into their power, and it could very well be a divine feminine here. I feel like what she wants, okay, doesn't have to be gender we're talking about here, just energy. And I feel this is divine feminine energy. So what this person wants is to experience some sort of unconditional love and be treated in a way that's unconditional love, that allows there to be love received and reciprocated back and forth. I feel like this person is coming into their full power And I think this person is realize and recognize that in order for them to get what they want, which I feel they want, a long-term happiness, family, emotional fulfillment, unconditional love, their desire, their true hope for the future, they're going to have to go after it. If they maintain where they're at right now, I feel like this person feels like they're kind of not knowing what's up, what's down, left from right. I feel this person feels burdened by the uncertainty, by the lack of clarity, by some sort of truth that isn't coming. And maybe this person feels like you're in your logical mind so much that maybe the love might be missing, or maybe there's a lot of passion, but they're unsure as to what the future potential can hold. So I'm just going to get a clarifier here for this Ace of Pipes, which is the Ace of Swords, the Chariot. This person wants to move forward with truth. They want the truth. They want clarity. And maybe you haven't been able to provide this person clarity. Nine of Pipes. Nine of Pipes is the Nine of Swords. This person feels a lot of anxiety. Okay, the Ten of Wands. This is like burden, heaviness. They can't know more. They can't carry the burden. It causes a lot of anxiety, a lot of sleepless nights, a lot of stress. Dark night of the soul. If they remain in some situation, I feel like they feel hasn't been nurtured, hasn't been moving forward. And they're getting very clear and certain about what that looks like for them and their need to be empowered to go towards what they're passionately wanting, which I feel the passion here is their future, their happiness, hope for a better future. So unfortunately, I think this means pulling away. So if this person has not done so yet, I feel like there is something here about the Big Bang and this collapse that your person is detaching in some way. And if you guys are detached, then your person is working on releasing themselves from the situation energetically in order for them to pursue something here that is going to give them exactly what they want in the way of unconditional love. All right, so I hope this resonated. This definitely could have been your energy, pile number 2. And if this was your energy and your higher self is telling you exactly that the universe is working with you to move forward here, to be successful, to cut through illusions, to cut through confusion, to release yourself from anxiety, that you should know where your future is and that you are in control of this. That, I mean, control is an illusion anyway, but you are the master of your own ship. You are capable of making decisions here that won't put you in situations where you feel like you're stuck, or where you cannot break free, or you cannot be appreciated for the full Empress energy that you are. Okay, so this is what I have for you guys, pile number 2. I hope this resonated, and I will see you soon. Bye. Hello, my beautiful. Pile number 3, you picked the Tarot of Oppositions, and we're taking a look at someone who wants you to know something. So who is this someone? We'll take a look at who this person is. And if this sounds like someone that is in your life right now, then that is coming from that person. It could be somebody who has crossed over, or someone you're no longer in touch with. But if it sounds familiar, then it's coming from that person. If this sounds more like you, then this message is coming from your higher self. And it's something that your higher self wants you to know. All right. So could certainly be the case for sure. And if that's the case, then maybe someone else that you're wanting to hear from might be in another pile. But let's take a look at what exactly who this person is. All right. So we have intimate. And we have grace. We have number 33 with exploration, or the number 6. And we have number 3. Wow, 333 could be significant. The shadow. Making a friend and ally of your shadow side is necessary for becoming your authentic self, a key element of true success. With the shadow. Okay, and we have child divine, light attributes, innocence, purity, and redemption. Suggests a special connection with the divine. Shadow attribute, an inability to defend oneself against negative forces. And we have the merchant, self-worth and trade. Heavy Libra coming from the scales here. You might resonate with that. And then we have all the apples. Okay. The Merchant, self-worth and trade. We have the Stone. And we have Gold, 26, or the number 8. And we have Calcification, 64, or the number 10. Okay, who is this person? Now, if this sounds like you, which I think has been the case for almost all the piles, so it may just be our higher self wanting us to know something, but it could be someone that sounds familiar. So you use your intuition for this, okay? I feel like there's a situation with somebody here where I feel like you guys might be on 2 different pages in some way. And maybe you guys have been trying to find a way to cohesively share with one another. I feel there's a lot of love, innocent love, and I feel like there's an energy here of you guys kind of being put together for some sort of divine reason, which is maybe still needing to be revealed. But I feel like something could certainly be stuck, and this person could seem very fixed. This person could seem just stuck. And maybe there's a knowing here that there is something to be explored, that there is something greater on the horizon, that there's a need to find union or cohesion or an understanding, a give and take, an approach that will work for the both of you guys in some way. But it just seems like the situation or the circumstance isn't allowing, therefore, this to happen. I think both of you guys, this could certainly be a twin flame type connection, because what I'm really picking up here are 2 people who are having to really look within themselves and work with spirit to understand parts of themselves there. And this does not have to be twin flame, because this happens in partnerships all the time, where being in a connection, a person will make you sort of see parts about yourself. So what I feel is happening here, though, is very intense. Like, I feel like both parties are being asked to kind of look at themselves and their shadow self and understand themselves, understand their ego, understand parts of themselves that maybe they've carried on for quite some time that might have kept them stuck or fixated or complacent, or didn't allow for them to have expansion, didn't allow for them to grow as individuals, didn't allow for them to explore. So this person, I feel, I'm feeling a blend of energies here, but I'll read this as, yeah, I'm feeling 2 energies equally. So maybe you'll already know who this person is, because I feel like you might feel like this person is very similar to you, or at least experiencing similar things, or you guys have come together in some sort of divine synchronistic way. I feel like you've most likely felt a really intimate connection with this person, and you probably already experienced some unpleasant things about this person or about yourself, and you might have seen parts about this situation that maybe, I don't know, isn't allowing there to be movement, or as much movement. Maybe things are stuck, maybe things have been stagnant, And I feel like there is a knowing that there's something greater. There's a knowing that there's a need to explore further. I feel like both parties could be learning about self-worth and about how much of themselves do they compromise? How much of themselves do they invest, I guess would be the right thing here. Because I feel like maybe both parties are concerned with how much investment they can put in another, especially if the other does not come to the table here with an equal trade of sorts. So there's a need to understand what that looks like. So I feel like both parties are getting closer to their spiritual self through this journey, through this process. So it could very well be that through knowing this person, you have now become closer to spirit, closer to God, closer to source, closer to who you are, a greater understanding. Maybe you've had more patience on yourself and who you are as an individual. Maybe you're able to experience intimacy here in a different way with someone who you might have not have been able to in the past. And maybe, because I feel two energies, if you're kind of coming in as this other energy, maybe you're learning to have grace for someone who seems very fixed, who seems very stuck, who hasn't been balanced in a way. And I feel like the balance really is in reflecting back to you maybe an energy here that maybe you would expect to see in someone who you are being open with. Maybe this person has a lot of traumas. I feel like both of you guys are dealing with sort of childhood traumas in some way, but more connecting to who you guys are authentically, coming back to yourselves. So this is kind of the energy that I'm picking up. I know it's a little bit mixed message here. If this sounds like, this doesn't really sound like our higher self in some way, because I do feel there were two energies coming through, you and someone else. But if you do feel this is your higher self, then let's see what this message is coming to communicate to you, because it could be your old self and your new self. Maybe you're trying to find grace and dealing with some of your shadows and coming to terms with your ego in some way in order to move forward. Let's pull some oracles, and we'll ask Spirit for a clear and concise message here for pile number 3. Spirit, for the greatest and highest good of pile number 3, what does their person want them to know? So this could certainly be something this person has not been able to tell you for whatever reason. Maybe they're no longer around. Maybe they just haven't had a chance to tell you. Well, another one. But this is what they're wanting you to know. You might see a blend of energies here again. Okay, and then we'll pull some tarot. So we have heartbroken, deeply hurt, sad, separation, breakup, feeling lost, grieving, and mourning. We have eclipse. That's interesting. We have the solar eclipse coming up on the 14th if you're watching when I post. So that could be significant for sure. This looks more like the lunar eclipse though. But eclipse nonetheless is all it says. Sorcery, revolution. And Mami Wata with memory. I long for your kiss. It does sound romantic. Don't put up with my BS. I can't let go of you, and drama. Okay, let's pull the tarot. Well, for the others, I wasn't reading reversals, but I am using the tarot of opposition, so we might get some reversals here, which, because these cards are meant to be read exactly as they kind of fall. So we'll just ask Spirit for a clear and concise message here for pile 3. What is pile 3's person wanting pile 3 to know? Okay, we have the Queen of Cups. That is water energy, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. It is in the upright. We have the Ace of Cups, also in the upright. We have the Seven of Cups in the reverse. We have the Star in the upright. And we have the Ten of Swords in the reverse. One more. We have the Tower, and it is in the, well, I don't know. These both look pretty crazy. I think it's in the upright. Yeah, this would be the aftermath. Okay, the Tower. So, pile three. Wow, I do feel two energies coming through here, and I do feel it could be twin flame-ish here. So I feel like somebody here is really stuck. Okay. So this could be your person. They're stuck. What they want you to know is that they are stuck, but they're unable to let go of you because there is a deep, deep connection here. This person feels like there is a future, but what this person is needing to do is take a good look at themselves and their shadow and deal with what they're being called to deal with. So this could certainly be that this person is been hesitant, not wanting to make a decision about this connection, but they're also saying here, don't put up with my BS, because I feel like this person understands that you deserve happiness and love. They see you as this Queen of Cups here, who is one of the queens that loves the deepest, who shows a lot of emotion, is very deep, loving, passionate, and caring, forgiving, kind, compassionate. So I feel like this person understands there is a need to reciprocate this, and there's a need to receive and give a cup of love in a balanced way in this connection. But this person has been idle, and we're seeing that with the stone and with the calcification. Like, this person really needed to choose the cup here, the cup of love, allow themselves to have an emotional new beginning here. And I feel like this person did not. I feel like this person didn't allow for things to evolve here with revolution. Okay, so now they're feeling heartbroken. They're feeling like maybe this resulted in a separation. So if you guys are apart, then this person understands that there has been an ending. They are heartbroken about it because their inability to take the cup, to choose the cup. They hope for this. This is their desire, to have you kind of be this Queen of Cups. I'm just going to answer that phone. I'll be right back. All right. Sorry about that. So I feel like this person wants you to remain this Queen of Cups here, okay? Maybe you were handing them a cup. They didn't take the cup. It resulted in an ending here and some heartbreak for you and for this person. So I feel like this person is needing to now face some sort of tower, although they're not letting go of you, because the Ten of Swords is in reverse here, which is not accepting some ending here. So I feel like this person is reflecting here on why they were unable to be clear and choose this connection in some way. With the memory here, I feel like this person is still really hung up with this connection, not wanting to let you go. And the fact we have the Star here and the stars here with revolution, I feel like this person wants to have change here, wants to make a change, wants to sort of change the situation in a way that has things moving. But I feel like this person is still stuck, and they're kind of being pushed to their limits, being pushed to this tower where they're going to have to deal with a situation. We have drama here because I feel like this person could certainly be having to look at all their shadow egos, traumas here, okay? And it takes work. Like, it takes work to have to reflect. Where is it? This sorry, where was I getting the shadow from? I was getting shadow right here. Sorry, the shadow. So I feel like this person was really needing to take a look at their shadow side of themselves. Lots of fear here with the moon. But I feel like this person now is kind of forced to have to deal with the drama, forced to have to deal with their sort of own ego, their own situation. They're no longer able to procrastinate. And here, I long for your kiss. I feel like your person is still definitely wanting to come together with you. This is this person's sort of desire, their hope. I do feel like this person is kind of fantasizing, hoping that you guys can come together. And I feel like the eclipse does have something to do with this. So it could certainly be what they want you to know is their intention on coming forward here to give a cup or receive a cup, or to choose the cup that never really got chosen here. That this person's kind of being put in this situation, and they're wanting you to, yeah, and don't put up with my BS. Like, understand that this person is the one that's been kind of the stick in the mud, or with the inability to provide clarity. So let's pull some more here and see why is this significant? Why do we see this eclipse? What does Spirit want to communicate? What does Spirit want to communicate to you about what this person wants you to know? Why do you need to know this? Anything that's unclear? We have Judgment, and that's in the reverse. And we have the Ten of Cups in the upright. We have the Queen of Wands in the reverse. We have the Knight of Wands in the upright. We have the Knight of Cups in the reverse. And we have the Hierophant in the reverse, right? Yes. Okay, so what is going on here? Well, I think why you're needing to know this is because I think at some point in time, both of you guys could see a Ten of Cups here with each other, and see the ladybug is all about luck, all about fortune. So I feel like there is... was an understanding of a Ten of Cups here, of an ideal coming together, but I feel like it got stunted here because, again, the cup that was supposed to be given was not, and potentially your person could have very well taken your love for granted, or just didn't offer this cup. See how this Knight is pouring the cup out. So, but what I feel with this Knight of Cups is that this person is coming forward to express something here with the waters coming out of the cup. It's like emotionally expressing something. And I feel like what they're expressing here was their inability to make a decision here with the Judgment. Their inability to make the changes here, make the changes that were required in order for there to be a coming together, that they were unable to at some point move together and choose this connection, be honest with, you know, what they needed to be honest with here in order for there to be progress, that there was a stunted growth of this connection. So I think they see you as someone here who's no longer interested, because the Queen of Wands in reverse is like someone who is just doing themselves, who's happy on their own, who's able to bring in their own abundance. And she is in reverse here. So I feel like you're no longer interested in entertaining this person, is how they feel, or wanting to have some sort of commitment here with this person, because their inability to commit, to provide some sort of formal sort of structure to this connection, resulted in you not wanting to engage. So I feel this person wants you to know they're coming forward with some sort of communication about why there was no commitment, and taking a look at a coming together of what does a commitment or a long-term sort of vision of value mean to you and them in this connection. But I do feel like this person feels you are not open to this. So I think this is why this person's kind of sitting here, kind of frozen, almost kind of stuck. But I feel the Tower is collapsed. So let's take a look. Is this going to be something that they're coming through close to the eclipse. This is like almost a week away here, so let's pull some more to see if we can get some more why we're seeing this. So we have the Devil. That's Capricorn energy. And we also had the Queen of Wands, which is Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Hierophant is Taurus. So we have the Devil in the upright, the Four of Swords in the reverse, and we have the Three of Cups, and it is in reverse. So I think this person is going to tell you what was holding them back. I feel like this person feels as though they are able to free themselves from something that was holding them back with the Devil. I feel this person is still really hung up on you. They're unable to let you go and this connection go. So I feel like the Devil is the obsession, the passion, the desire. It is in the upright, but I feel like whatever was holding back this person, I feel like this person has had to really reflect on. Okay, so I feel like your person is coming out of whatever state that they were in, because I feel like they've had to take some time to really reflect on the pain. And I feel like a big part of this was their why they were unable to prioritize this connection, why they were unable to open up. We saw that with the Knight of Cups in reverse. The Three of Cups in reverse is unable to open up our heart space, choosing or prioritizing something else, potentially drinking, because when I see the Three of Cups in reverse, it's somebody who might have addictions. Okay, with the Devil here could be, you know, addicted to their social network of friends, unhealthy partying, you know, could be that a third party was unhealthily in the way of this connection. But I feel like this person is coming forward to communicate to you what this was about, and they want you to know this specifically because they do feel you're kind of pulled away here. Now, if this is your higher self, it could very well be a message of your higher self indicating that this tower has happened in order for you to free yourself from your Devil energy, which you've been reflecting on here. What has been holding you back? And I feel like you have not been able to prioritize your emotions. You have not been able to step forward here and address certain emotions. And it may have resulted in an ending. Your lack of commitment, your lack of, you know, staying true with a higher value here has led to somebody maybe being distant, maybe being cold, your inability to share, receive a cup of love or give a cup of love, you know, because maybe you've been prioritizing your friends, things that don't quite matter, maybe a third party, maybe you have drinking issues here that you're kind of trying to resolve here. But I feel like there's a need to communicate here openly with whoever this person is that you feel a tie to, because I do feel like things could change here with the ladybug. There could be luck. Things could, you know, fall away that no longer are serving this connection. Devil energies that are no longer serving the energy. And although we still see the Devil, I feel like there's a healthy part of the Devil here that could still be represented here. It could be just communicating what the Devil is. Because look, this person's judgment, this is in the reverse, is like blowing the horn. And look, there's like red skulls. It's like, but in the upright, it's like the horn's blowing this rebirth, this baby. But this is like blowing out the death, blowing out like the Devil. So I feel like there's a need to communicate what is the Devil here, even if it hasn't been fully resolved. Because I feel like something still hasn't been fully resolved, but there has been an identification of something here that's been holding you back in some way. So there's a need to become honest with what this Devil is, communicate what this is, communicate why you're unable to maybe commit, or what sort of contemplation you're having here. Because I do feel like there's an ending you're needing to resolve now that the Tower has happened here with this beautiful Queen of Wands, someone you're very attracted to. Okay, somebody who you feel is caring and loving and giving, and maybe has shown you a lot of compassion and love, and maybe you're wanting this back in some way. You're not sure how to get this back. You're feeling kind of stuck. So Spirit is saying from your higher self, there's a need to address. Okay, I need to address the Devil. I need to communicate. I need to come forward with this sort of realization that maybe things are the way they are. But if you're wanting a hope for the future, If you're wanting to heal something here, there's a need to address the devil energy, okay? Because I feel like maybe you didn't want this person to deal with your, your devil. So you've pushed this person away for some time. But I feel like with you're still wanting, where's the Queen of Wands, still wanting to be with this person because you're unable to let go of them. There's a need to then communicate what's happening here in order for things to change here, okay? And this is sorcery revolution. This is kind of the magic that will bring in change in this connection. And if you are suffering here from some heartbreak, because it does feel like there's a lot of heartbreak here, deeply hurt, sad, separation, breakup, feeling lost, grieving, mourning, then it could very well be because you let devil things kind of get in the way. And maybe this person is unclear as to what this is. Okay, so this is what I see here. This is what this person wants you to know. I hope this resonated for you, and I will see you soon. Thanks. Bye.